The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is a practical, motivational guide to personal and professional success. Hardy, a longtime publisher of Success magazine and mentee of figures like Jim Rohn, argues that extraordinary results stem not from dramatic overhauls, heroic efforts, or overnight transformations, but from the consistent application of small, smart choices over an extended period. These tiny actions compound like interest in a savings account into massive, often exponential outcomes. The book's central formula is simple yet profound. Small, smart choices plus consistency plus time equals a radical difference in your life. Hardy emphasizes that the compound effect operates relentlessly in every area of your life, from health, wealth, relationships, careers, mindset, either building you up or tearing you down, depending on the input. Most people underestimate its power because early progress feels insignificant, resulting in overlooking how small negatives like daily junk food, mindless scrolling, or toxic associations over time can compound into disasters. The compound effect in action. If you're given the choice between a penny doubling every day for 31 days or $1 million, which would you pick? Most that haven't already heard this would choose the $1 million. But the small, simple example showcases the power of the compound effect. A penny doubled daily for 31 days. It starts at 1 cent, reaches only about $5,000 by day 20, and whoever chose the $1 million is feeling pretty good about themselves right now, until the penny doubling explodes to over 10 million by day 31. The bulk of the gains occur late due to the exponential growth. Imagine 3 friends starting at similar points in life. One makes slightly better daily choices, like reading industry material instead of entertainment, also does small fitness tweaks and focused on eating healthy. One is average, and one is slightly worse, decides to just eat some junk food in the evenings every day. After years, the gaps become enormous. One thrives, one stagnates, and believe it or not, the junk food in the evening spiraled into becoming fat and lazy, which led to him getting fired at work and ended in a divorced marriage. All from the compound effect of eating junk food in the evening every day. The compound effect is no joke. The great thing about success is it's rarely about genius or luck. It's the operating system of compounded daily disciplines. Hardy stresses starting now, no matter your age or circumstances, because time is the multiplier. Delaying even small positive changes costs exponential potential. Or holding on to negative habits like drinking a lot, overspending, mindless scrolling can be detrimental to your success over the years. There's a lot of overnight success that we hear and they are missed. What looks sudden is usually years of unsexy, consistent effort. Take 100% responsibility for outcomes, your daily choices, and recognize that choosing to do nothing is also a choice. Defaulting to passivity lets external forces compound negatively. You quite literally atrophy. Doing nothing is still choosing to do nothing. Choices, the root of all results. Every outcome traces back to moment-to-moment decisions. Choices initiate behaviors that harden into habits. Small and simple choices often seem inconsequential, like one extra cookie, skipping a workout, one more episode before you go to bed, but they steer life's trajectory like a plane that was only 1% off course, but staying that course and ended up hundreds of miles away from the original destination. To harness this, become aware of your choices. Own them fully. Don't blame or say it was luck or circumstances. Make decisions aligned with long-term goals rather than short-term comfort. Tracking is foundational for this, and if you like this type of content, hit the like button and consider subscribing to help build yourself a greater foundation and put that compound effect to the test. Back to tracking. You simply cannot improve what you do not measure. If you want to lose weight, you track your calories. If you want to improve your finances, you need to track where all your money goes. You're not as productive as you'd like to be. Where's all your time going to? Awareness alone often sparks change because it exposes mismatches between your intentions and what we actually do. Choices compound by turning behaviors into habits, which turn into character, which equal your destiny. Chapter 3. Automating Success. Habits are repeated choices that become automatic. About 95% of thoughts, feelings, behaviors are habitual. Darren Hardy. The whole living on autopilot, we need to make this work in our favor so we can automate our success. Good habits compound positively and bad ones destructively, of course. The challenge is old habits have deep roots, but still you learn them and you can unlearn them and even replace them. How do you do this? Like anything, it's going to take hard work to chop down and uproot a massive 10 to 20 or even 40-year-old tree or habit. Here are some of the top strategies. First, start small. Just start chopping and make progress. Just like the 1% rule, which I'll put a link to that summary here, what was found is that big resolutions tend to fail over time, but small movements that are sustainable have lasting change. Number 2 is your routine. Turn disciplines into non-negotiable daily rituals, like brushing your teeth. Get what needs to get done, done. It's got to be non-negotiable. Number 3, utilize your why power. Anchor habits to deep emotional reasons, why you want the result. To fuel consistency during resistance and slumps, because those will happen. You start a new habit for a few days, maybe even make it a few weeks, and then, because your body doesn't like the change, you start getting that voice that says, just stop, do what you did before. It's easier, it's comfortable, and that's you. Remember and lean on the why to help you overcome that voice. Eliminate negatives first, toxic friends, environments, apps, and start adding positive ones that share and strengthen your goals and align with your why. They should reinforce and help you on your path. Darren himself has his year-long gratitude journal focused on his wife, which he started as a gift for her. His relationship was getting a bit dim or stale, as some say, not in a relationship anyway, but just in like same old kind of way. It had a great impact upon his wife, but was actually more impactful for him because it transformed his appreciation and love for his wife. He saw it more often and was cognitively aware of how grateful he truly was for all the small and simple things his wife did in his life. A key takeaway here is, if you truly want to be successful, that success will be derived from mundane disciplines repeated not hundreds, but thousands of times with very little spotlight besides small progress you may or may not see. Big Mo. Momentum, Big Mo turns slow and gradually compounds into an unstoppable force. Early stages are the toughest, but once momentum builds, progress accelerates, making consistency easier, and you simply fly from there. Just like the flywheel from good to great, I'll leave a link for both of those videos in the description down below. And we've all heard Newton's first law of motion, known as inertia. An object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion. Big Mo is exactly what turned 1 penny into $10 million in 30 days by doubling. Big Mo is the reason why if you track your calories, add around 30 minutes of exercise Monday through Friday, you can vastly improve your physique in 3 to 6 months. Do it for a year, and now you've added years to your life instead of taking them away from being sedentary. To build momentum, show up daily. Do one simple task that'll move you in the right direction. Consistency creates Big Mo, and protect early momentum against all odds. Avoid disruptions that reset your progress. Celebrate small wins to reinforce the behavior, and utilize routines to make actions automatic. Hardy warns of downward spirals, of skipping a workout, for example, which leads to guilt and you skip more. A great thing though is upward spirals work the exact same way. One good choice energizes the next, and you can continue to build momentum from there. Key takeaway is momentum is fragile at first but becomes a powerful ally. The first few steps are always the hardest before gaining momentum. Your environment shapes you. Influences from people, media, your environment profoundly affect your choices and your habits, often unconsciously. Hardy cites Harvard's Dr. David McClellan, and his findings found that associations determine up to 95% of your success or failure. Action steps. Audit your influences. Identify and reduce the negatives, toxic people, news overload, poor role models. Curate positives. Surround yourself with uplifting people, high achievers, motivational content, and learn from them. Control your inputs. Be deliberate about your media, your reading, and your conversations. And upgrade your associations. Seek mentors, masterminds, accountability partners, basically anybody that's already achieved what you're looking to achieve, right? That's the kind of association upgrade that you want to have, because that'll get you going in the right direction. Be wary of subtle poisons like constant news consuming, 3 hours plus. That's going to daily compound into wasted years and give you a negative mindset because you're focusing on negative news. Key point here is environment will trump your willpower every day of the week. Engineer your surroundings to make good choices easier and bad ones harder. How to break through to greater success. Once foundations are set, accelerate results by pushing beyond your comfort zones. Some techniques to do this are do the unexpected. Go the extra mile. A common phrase we hear is under promise but over deliver. Multiply your efforts. Add intensity or frequency, but do it so strategically. Break through plateaus. When progress slows, double down or innovate to break through. Extraordinary actions. Stand out through exceptional service, learning, or even risk-taking. Hardy encourages leveraging Big Mo to blast through your limits. Strive for continuous improvement that'll compound over the marathon of your life. Finally, how to implement the compound effect in your day-to-day life. Number 1, track relentlessly. Be aware and start making conscious effort to bring about what you want and you do not want into your life. Awareness drives change. Choose consistency over intensity. Show up daily and know that small wins will be random big wins and help you build huge momentum that can help carry you when the going gets tough. Eliminate negatives and add positives into your environment. Prune bad influences first and create an environment that supports you. Add podcasts, videos, books, and people that help you learn and grow, as well as exemplar people who have gotten to where you want to go, just like we spoke about earlier. Momentum is magic. Start it, protect it, and keep building it, and let Big Mo do the heavy lifting for you. Take 100% responsibility, own your choices, and control the outcome of your life. Start small and start now. Delaying will stunt your growth and rob you of years of the compound effect, so start today. In essence, success is an inevitable math problem. Feed the system tiny positive inputs consistently, and time does the heavy lifting for you. It's all about disciplined repetition, not a fleeting feeling of motivation. The compound effect will compound whatever you do daily over your life. Apply it patiently, and the results will astound you. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.